I read the last two chapters of Season 3 of RedHood123 Skatoony series. So, let's get started here. Episode 9, Science Fair. Charles shows his new invention at the Skatoony World of Science, but it goes haywire. Well, 2 videos for the last 5 days. Now I'm reading the final 2. In the green box was a boy called Carl. In the pink box was a boy called Mark. In the blue box was a girl called Ella. In the red box was a blue anteater, Sniffles. In the yellow box was a smart Dalmatian, Dawkins. And in the purple box was a man with orange hair and large appliances, Rodney. Let me just look back at what their voices would sound like. The good book could speak to the British voice like this. Hold on, I gotta look for the previous video I did, so I could try to nail the Dawkins voice. From an alternate dimension come to Showtown, but they... Hold on. Both out of here.
Or maybe this. Does this sound like a low enough FanFiction to do Dawkins?
Alright, this is the voice I will be doing for Dawkins. But what voices should I give the other two? Rodney and Sniffles. I'll just come up with fake voices for them for the time being. Welcome to Skatoony, the show where kids and toons compete for prizes. Now go out and about and scream and shout for Chud Chudders. Chud had a bucket stuck to his head and was trying to get it off. Has anyone seen my glasses? And the Earl! Yeah! Chud eventually got the bucket off his head. That's better. What do you say, Earl? I say we meet the contestants. Say hello to Carl, Sniffles, Mark, Rodney, Ella, and Dawkins. And they're all here to play in my amazing new Skatoony World of Science. Whoa, I'm not the biggest fan of science, but this should be fun. I need to tell Dylan and Dolly about this when I get home. Maybe I got new gadget ideas for gadgets. Maybe you will. Now listen up to the rules of the quiz. All you gotta do is stay in the game through 3 rapid-fire rounds. We're gonna knock 2 of you out at the end of round 1, then drop the second pair of losers at the end of round 2. That'll leave 2 contestants battling it out to see who goes through to the Skatoony Quiz Champ Challenge. Once there, they will be playing for fame, glory, and have the chance to become this week's champion and win a prize. Well, I could use some new glasses. These ones are old, which is why they have tape on them. I think he also has a habit of losing his glasses, like me. Okay, so now let's... Wait! Hold everything. You all have to come outside to see my new invention. Your invention, Charles? That's right. Take 'em out, boys. A group of security guards came and began lifting the quiz block, and Chud's stand with Chud and Earl on it goes outside to the science fair. No need to rush, folks. Anyways, as I was saying, let's play Bang On or bogus. Okay, Metal Mouse, I'm gonna say a bunch of silly stuff. Some of it's true and some of it's false. All you gotta do is decide what's bang on true and what's bogusly false. So if you think it's true, you shout, bang on. And if you think it's false, you shout, bogus. You got it. At the end of the round, the 2 lowest scoring players are voted out of town. And we have until you reach the front of the line to witness my all-new and mighty invention. Okay, let's begin. Bang on or bogus? The African elephant is the largest carnivore on land. And Carl says bogus. And he's right, it is bogus. Edward in the Twilight series is a vegetarian vampire. Dawkins.
It's bang on.
Correct. This is the famous novel of the same name. Frankenstein is a monster constructed from body parts. Mark. Bogus. Correctamundo. Almonds and peaches come from the same family. Rodney. Bogus. It's incorrect. It's bang on. Labrador retrievers were originally bred to retrieve fishing nets. Sniffles.
Bang on.
Right. One moment, please. The dark side of the moon is the same as the far side of the moon. Ella. Bang on. No, bogus. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. Dawkins.
Bogus.
Correct. The UK is made up of more than 6,000 islands. Carl. Bang on. Correct. Glasgow is north of Belfast. Sniffles.
Bang on.
Correct. It is bang on. And I think we're nearly out of time. Skin serves no real purpose. Mark. Bogus. You're correct, Mark. Lightning rarely strikes skyscrapers. Ella. Bang on. Bad luck, Ella. It was bogus. And I think the quiz arrived at the front of the line. It's the end of the round. So, before we witness Charles's new invention, we have to reveal who's moving on out of here. And I can reveal Ella and Rodney with no points. You are both out of here.
Oh well, at least I had fun.
Never mind, Rodney, but you and Ella scored the lowest in round 1. Sing it, Earl. Thanks for playing, but you're out of here. You gave it a go, but you're out of here. Don't hang around town, 'cause you're out of here. It's time to go, 'cause that's the show, and you're out of here. Yeah. Ella and Rodney were ejected into the marmalade factory. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to reveal to all of you the Charles LePuck robot. Charles pulled the covering off the robot to reveal it. Whoa, it's amazing! This metal piece of machinery can do anything. Watch this. Charles flicked the switch on the robot, which made it come alive and start dancing. This is funky. Suddenly, the robot started going haywire. Hey, it's not supposed to do that. The robot picked up Charles and threw him into a pile of metal, then it started rampaging through the fair. Oh, this isn't good. It's going to destroy the entire fair. Don't worry, I think I can stop it. Charles began running after his robot. So while Charles is hopefully trying to stop his new machine, let's play Quick Pick Picking. Okay, Twisted Toes, here's how the challenge works. I'm going to describe an animal. Buzz in when you think you know what animal I'm describing. Be careful. If you get it wrong, you're frozen out until the next question. The 2 contestants with the most points goes through to round 3. The other 2 get the boot. And we have until Charles manages to catch his robot. Charles was running after his robot. I didn't program you to destroy my science fair, you know. Let's begin. I live in the jungle. I am like a monkey, but I am not one. Carl, a gorilla. Correct. Next, I have 4 legs of me. Types of me include Dachshund, Husky, and Doberman. Dawkins, A dog like me. Correct. Next, I live in the sea. I sting people when they get too close to me. Mark, a jellyfish. Correct. Next, I am a type of bird. I fly in the night. Sniffles.
Is it a giant, hungry, angry hawk?
That's a good guess, but it's completely wrong. Carl, an owl. Correct. Well played, Carl. Next, I have sharp teeth, and I am not an alligator. Mark, a crocodile? Correct. How you doing, Charles? Charles was climbing onto the robot's back, trying to flick the switch. Looks like we're nearly done. Next question. I live in the ocean or tanks in aquariums. I make squeaking noises to communicate. Sniffles, a dolphin. That's correct. And
A dolphin.
that's correct, and that's... Charles managed to flick the switch at the robot's back, shutting it down. Got it. That's the end of the round. So, what are we going to do now, Charles?
I'm going to see if I can reprogram this thing.
Good for you. Now let's look at the scores, and I can reveal that Carl and Mark are through to round 3.
What? Come on, I'm a genius.
Sorry, Dawkins, but unfortunately, it's game over for you and Sniffles. You two scored the lowest, so you're both out of here. Hit it, Earl. You're out of here. Sniffles and Dawkins were ejected into the marmalade factory.
I'm a genius.
Well, intermission, and then we skip that. Welcome back to Skatoony, Noodle Noses. You joined us after Charles's new robot went rampaging through the science fair, but he managed to shut it down. So, Earl, who's left?
It's an all-action final between Carl and Mark.
And while we're at the science fair, let's have a round of
The Danger Grid of Doom.
TDGOD arrived.
I heard there was some chaos going on in this fair.
Yeah, but unfortunately you missed it. Okay then, Fuzzy Feet, I'm gonna ask some general knowledge questions. Buzz in and get the question right, and you get to pick a nasty surprise for your opponent from the Danger Grid of Doom! But if you get it wrong, then your opponent gets to pick a nasty surprise for you instead. The highest scoring player goes through to the Skatoony Quiz Champ Challenge, and we have until Charles finishes reprogramming his robot. Charles was looking at the wires inside the robot. And there's a problem. I had the wires mixed up. Let's start. In the game Cuphead, what is the name of the second player's character? Carl, Mugman. Correct. Pick a square for Mark. 2.
Fish guts.
Mark was sprayed with fish guts. Ew, yuck. Next question. In the show Johnny Test, what is the name of Johnny's dog? Mark, Dookie. Correct. Pick a square. 7. Speaking of which, there's a reboot of Johnny Test on Netflix.
Sticky snail slime.
How many copyright strikes can a YouTube channel get before it gets taken down? Carl, 3. Correct. Pick a square. 11.
-2 points.
Bad luck, Mark. Next, are we currently living in the 20th or the 21st century? Carl, 21st century. Correct. Pick a square. 1.
Liquid scabs.
Ew, nasty. In the TV show The A-Team, who played B.A. Baracus? Mark, Mr. T. Right, pick a square for Carl. 4.
French fry grease.
I wasn't expecting that. How are you getting on, Charles?
Almost done, Chudders.
Okay, next question, and it could be our last. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of what? Mark, water. Correct, pick a square. 5.
-1 point.
Too bad, Carl, and I think I got it reprogrammed, Chudders. That's the end of the round. So, does it work properly, Charles?
That's what we're about to find out.
Charles flicked the switch on the robot's back, and it started dancing again, this time without going crazy.
Well, looks like it's fixed now, Charles.
Yep, I'm going to add this to my office. Very well then. Now after that round, I can confirm that Mark, you came so close to winning, but Earl's gotta tell you, you're out of here! Mark was ejected into the marmalade factory. Carl, you witnessed the future of technology, but now it's time for the Skatoony Quiz Champ Challenge! Okay, Carl, you have 90 seconds to score 10 points. Succeed and you win yourself a fantastic prize. But if you fail, you leave here with guns all over you. You ready? Let's do it. Alright then, let's start now. What Nickelodeon show features a cat and a dog merged together? Cat dog. Correct. Who was the inventor of the telephone? Alexander Graham Bell. Correct. In the TV show Tiny Toons, what animal is Furball? A cat. Correct. What year was the first Tekken game released? 1994. Correct. Who is the mascot of the UK cereal Sugar Puffs?
Sugar Puffs.
The Honey Monster. Correct. Who created the Mr. Men books? Roger Hargreaves? Correct. Stop the clock. Okay, Carl. You are halfway through the 90 seconds of the Quiz Champ Challenge. In 45 seconds, you've managed to score 6 points, but Earl's willing to help you out with Earl's halfway deal.
Alright then, Carl, listen up. I'm gonna offer you 2 extra points, taking you up to 8. But I'm also gonna take away 15 of your remaining 45 seconds. That'll leave you 30 seconds to score 2 points. So, what do you say?
Earl, I'm taking a deal.
That's what I like to hear.
Okay, Carl, you have 30 seconds to score 2 points, starting now. What animated movie features an elderly man's house being carried away by a bunch of balloons? Up. Correct. Which Final Fantasy game got a remake for the PS4? Final Fantasy VII. That's correct, and you've won, Carl. With 10 points in under 90 seconds, you are this week's Skatoony champion.
Yeah.
Yes, oh yes. Well done, Carl. Well, folks, that's all for this week, but we'll be back with more Kids and Tunes quizzing out here on Skatoony. And now, it's time for the very last episode, the very last chapter, and the final story for the very last reading video. We got Season 3 finale. It's the Season 3 finale of RedHood123 Skatoony series, and there is a bonus in it you'll see, which I will also be adding to the reading. In the green box was a boy called Cole, in the pink box was a girl called Evelyn, in the blue box was a boy called Callum, and the red box was a squirrel with a red nose, Skippy Squirrel. In the pink box was a Martian with a green helmet, Marvin the Martian, and in the yellow box was a small grey mouse, Lil Sneezer.
Welcome to Skatoony, the show where kids and tunes compete for prizes. Now put your hands in the air like you just don't care for Chud Chudders.
Chud flew a hang glider into the studio. Hi there, folks. Has anyone seen my glasses? And the Earl.
Yeah.
What do you say, Earl?
I say we meet the contestants. Say hello to Cole, Skippy Squirrel, Evelyn, Marvin the Martian, Callum, and Little Sneezer.
Say, where's our audience?
RedHood123 has asked me to invite every guest contestant from the previous stories here as spectators instead of our usual audience.
Just to let you know, no villains were invited. Oh, and he also brought in a few extras. Those extras were Johnny Bravo, Pepe Le Pew, Queen Pong, Dylan and Dolly, and the other Phantom Thieves. Okay then now, quizzers, listen up to the rules of the game. All you gotta do is stay in the game through 3 rapid-fire rounds. We're gonna knock 2 of you out at the end of round 1, then drop the second pair of losers at the end of round 2. That'll leave 2 contestants battling it out to see who goes through to the Skatoony Quiz Champ Challenge. Once there, they will be playing for fame, glory, and have the chance to become this week's champion and win a prize.
Oh, goody! I shall rule Mars when I win this. I wish I had something to stop me from sneezing. Shoo! Gesundheit. Now, let's start the show with It's Bang On or Bogus. Okay, Beetle Butts, listen up. I'm gonna say a bunch of random stuff. Some of it's true and some of it's false. All you gotta do is decide what's bang on true and what's bogusly false. So if you think it's true, you shout, bang on. And if you think it's false, you shout, bogus. You got it. At the end of the round, the two lowest scoring players are out, and we have until Baxton climbs to the top of that pile of chairs.
This will be easy.
Baxton began climbing.
Let's play!
Ozone is good in the upper atmosphere, but bad in the lower. Coal, bang on. Correct. Chocolate coins can be used to buy sweets. Skippy. Hold on. How do I do this Skippy voice? That's bogus, Chud. Yeah, that was terrible, I know. Correct. Hello Kitty originated in Japan. Marvin, bang on. Correctamundo. No woman had won an Oscar for Best Director until 2008. Little Caesar. Achoo! Sorry, bogus. Incorrect, it's bang on. The APGAR score measures body fat. Callum. Bogus. Correct, Callum, it is bogus. Kryptonite is the source of Superman's power. Skippy. Bogus. Right. The blue whale has teeth 12 inches long. Evelyn. Bang on. No, it's bogus. A straight line measures 180 degrees. Marvin. That better be a bang on. Why? Because I get very angry when I'm wrong. Very angry indeed. I say you're right, even if you were wrong, but you're actually right. It is bang on. King Tut was one of the longest reigning kings of ancient Egypt. Cole, bang on. It's bogus. How are you doing, Baxton? Baxton was almost at the top of the pile of chairs. Looks like we're nearly done. The sun never shines in Antarctica. Callum. Bogus. Correctamundo, Callum. Katy Perry studied opera. Cole. Bang on. Correct, Cole. It is bang on. And that's the... Baxton had climbed to the top of the chair pile. Todo! I made it. The chair pile began wobbling. Whoa, whoa. Careful. The chair pile then fell over. Baxton thankfully wasn't hurt.
That was funny.
Baxton, please don't do that again. Looks like it's the end of the round.
Okay. I keep remembering that pancake scene from the episode Cafe Le Quiz where Gore was making all those pancakes and was going flour, eggs, milk, flour, eggs, milk, flour, eggs, milk, flowers, eggs, milk,
Classic. It was close, but Little Sneezer and Evelyn, you two are our lowest scoring contestants in round one, so you're out of here. Hit it, Earl.
Thanks for playing, but you're out of here. You gave it a go, but you're out of here. Don't hang around town, 'cause you're out of here. It's time to go, 'cause that's the show, and you're out of here. Yeah.
Evelyn and Little Caesar were ejected into the factory with absolutely nothing inside.
Achoo!
So, spectators, who do you think is going to win?
Oh hey, you know how that scene would have been funny? If after Little Sneezer landed in the factory, he just sneezed really hard and flung back to the Skatoony studio. That would have been a bit funny.
The spectators started talking at once. This is going to be more trickier than I thought.
Don't worry, little buddy, I have an idea.
Mr. Mixelplick appeared with flyers in his hand. Free flyers! Get your free flyers here! Great, so while Mr. Mixelplick is doing his job, let's play Blindfold Buffet. Okay, Sticky Socks, in this game you have 5 bowls in front of you. The answers to the questions I say will be either spaghetti, marmalade, mushrooms, strawberries, or broccoli. But you won't know which is which because you're blindfolded. To get the point, pick up one of the stuff in front of you and bash that buzzer. The 2 highest scoring players are through to round 3. The other 2 get kicked off the quiz. And we play until Mr. Mixelplick finishes passing free flyers to the spectators. Have you got anything about Roadrunners? Mr. Mixelplick put a flyer about birds in Little Beaver's face. Thank you. Let's start. What does Paddington Bear love to eat on sandwiches? Coal. Marmalade. Correct. Which of these is a power-up in the Super Mario series? Callum. Mushrooms. Correct. Which of these is a famous Italian dish? Skippy. Whatever this is. It's spaghetti, and you are holding it so you get the point. Who said that? Is it you, Aunt Slappy? I just had to add that line in. Which of these is a vegetable? Callum. Broccoli. Well done, Callum. Which of these is sometimes served with meatballs? Marvin. Spaghetti. Correct. Which of these can be used as an ingredient for smoothies? Cole. Strawberries. Correct. Which of these is a fungus? Skippy. Spaghetti? No, Skippy, it's mushrooms. How are you doing, Mixelplick? I'm almost done handing out these flyers. Okay, which of these is made from oranges? Cole. Marmalade. Correct. Which of these is red? Callum. Strawberries. Correct, and that's... Mr. Mixelplick handed the last flyer to Penelope Pussycat. Phew, all done. The end of the round! I see, Callum. I bet you had fun trying to guess which is which. It was easy for me. And Marvin should probably wave bye-bye because you and Skippy are both out of here. Take it away, Earl. You're out of here. Marvin and Skippy were ejected into the factory with absolutely nothing inside. Intermission. Welcome back, Chuckle Chins. You join us as Cole and Callum are about to compete in the frantic finale of today's show. And for their quiz off, let's play a round of Mystery Pie Roulette. Okay, Turnip Toes, I'm gonna ask some general knowledge questions. Buzz in and get the question right, and your opponent has to eat one of the nasty pies in front of them. But get it wrong, and you have to eat a pie. The contestant with the most points goes through to the Skatoony Quiz Champ Challenge. The loser does not. And we play until each spectator passes a volleyball. Johnny Bravo knocked a volleyball to Pepe Le Pew, and it kept passing to everyone else. Let's play. Which actor is famous for playing Han Solo in the Star Wars series? Callum. Harrison Ford. Correct. Cole, you gotta eat a pie. Here goes. Cole ate a pie and was disgusted. Oh, that one has dead flies from a bug zapper. Oh, that's disgusting. What year was the Xbox 360 discontinued? Cole. 2016. Correct. Callum, you have to eat a pie. Callum ate a pie. That one has crickets in it. Yuck. Where on your body would you wear braces? Cole. Your teeth. Correct, Callum. Pick a pie. Callum ate a pie. That one has old expired prawns. Oh my goodness. Who was the first ever president of the United States? Callum. George Washington. Correct, Cole. You know what to do. Correct. Cole, you know what to do. Cole ate a pie. And that one has rotten olives in it. Gross. This is so disgusting. Next question. Which band sings the song All the Small Things? Cole. Blink-182. Correct. Callum. Eat a pie. Callum ate a pie. That one has moldy ketchup from the 1970s. Let's keep playing. That's the spirit, but unfortunately that's... The last spectator to have the volleyball pass to was DJ! The end of the round! And Callum, although you played really well and almost made it, but unfortunately, Earl's gotta say, you're out of here! Callum was ejected into the factory with absolutely nothing inside. Now, with all our other contestants gone, it's time for the Skatoony Quiz Champ Challenge. Cole, you made it past a Martian, a squirrel, and a mouse with a sneezing problem. Slappy Squirrel won't be happy about Skippy getting ejected. Now it's time for you to take on the Skatoony Quiz Champ Challenge. You have 90 seconds to score 10 points. Succeed and you win a fantastic prize. But if you fail, you leave here with the taste of bad pies in your mouth. How are you feeling? Determined. Okay then, let's start the clock. How many sides does a triangle have? 3. Correct. How many months are only 30 days? 4. Correct. Which video game has Jimmy Hopkins as the protagonist? Bully. Correct. True or false? A coconut is a fruit. True. Correct. Which takes longer to grow, your toenails or your fingernails? Your toenails. Correct. Mary had a little what? Lamb. Correct. Which characters in Thomas the Tank Engine have the numbers 9 and 10? Donald and Douglas. Correct. Stop the clock. Okay, Cole, you are halfway through the 90 seconds of the Quiz Champ Challenge. In 45 seconds, you've managed to score 7 points, but Earl's willing to help you out with Earl's halfway deal. Okay, Cole, listen up. I'm going to offer you 1 extra point, taking you up to 8. But I'm also going to take away 10 of your remaining 45 seconds off your time. That'll leave you 40 seconds to score 2 points. So, what do you say? Deal? Deal. Okay, Cole, you have 40 seconds to score 2 points. And go! What year was the arcade game Space Invaders released? 1978. Correct. What does TMNT stand for? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Correct, and that's it. You've done it, Cole. With 10 points in under 90 seconds, you are this week's Skatoony champion. Yes, I won. Yeah, way to go, Cole. Well, that was the Season 3 finale over. Now, what to do to celebrate? Don't worry, everyone, I got you covered. DJ pressed a button which turned the studio into a disco, causing everyone to start dancing, including Charles. Then the 2 contestants that were rejected earlier came back. Come on, you 2, let's party. Well, folks, that's the end of this season of Skatoony. Be sure to check out RedHood123's other Skatoony series as well, along with Diamond Pickle 994 series. Until then, this is Chud Chudder signing off from Skatoony. It's over. It's finally over. That's another series done and dusted. Goodbye!